right, people, what's happening? We are here live in Jay, Oklahoma, and I'm very glad that this truck and this man made it. We got my man Brett and this very sick OBS. I'm gonna let you talk about it though. Brett, if you want to introduce, does this truck have a name?
Does not have a name.
Okay, well, you know what? Its name for today is Gary blew it up, and these boys had to brush to fix it and got it back here to party.
That's right. Right here we got a 95 OBS. It's got a 540 big block, 871 blower, turbo 400. The thing that started this whole ordeal was we had a motor sitting in our shop. From day one, we were building another OBS for a show truck, and we went ahead and went twin turboed with it. So we decided to build a burnout truck, and it just got a little crazy, and that's what we ended up with.
Pretty typical, it got out of hand quick situation, huh?
Very fast. So we're like, we'll just be real tame with it. And then as soon as we hit the first pit, talked to Zach, and just went crazy. So we just kept going, and then we just finished it last night and did our first couple test rips. I think we got it dialed in, so we're coming in and we think it's going to do great.
Hell yeah. All right, so I see you got the Enderly Big and Ugly up top.
Yes, sir.
Now, are these two 4150 snipers?
They're 45. So,
oh, they're 45?
Yeah.
Okay, they got the big daddies.
Yeah,
okay.
We put the big ones on there. That's what we just finished up, putting all those on. A couple little tricks we were trying to bypass, some stuff didn't work out. So we ended up with everything on Holly, tuned out great. After this event, doing bigger injectors, converter, another gear, and we're going full Senna ice cream cruise.
Hell yeah, I like that. Okay, I see blueprint on the heads.
Yes.
Is that a full blueprint engine?
Yep, it's a 540 from Blueprint. You know, when they blew it up, we had to rebuild it.
Yep.
So it still has the heads on there. We ended up welding the heads back up, blocked back up, but it's fully rebuilt. Blew up with about 30 minutes on it, and we just refreshed it, and we've had plenty of hits on there. We still got it going.
Hell yeah. It blew up because somebody may or may not have forgot to turn on a fuel pump. Not this man.
Yeah, not this guy. No.
Gary King. Gary King. How you gonna do this man like that?
So yeah, we got it back up and going.
Hell yeah. Well, look, it sounds rowdy. I've only heard it in video,
yes.
But it sounds way better when there's fuel running to it.
Exactly.
I will say that. What wheels are on it right now?
So US mags, they're 22s, and then on the back we run 2212s, cut diff, but we ran the Steelies for this show.
Okay.
First time throwing the 17s on there. I think it'll swing a lot better.
Oh yeah.
So Beltec lowering kit, Willwood front brakes, no rear brakes at all. Nichols fully built transmission, gears unlimited, put our diff together.
Oh yeah, come on, let's take a look at the office here.
So,
by the way, I want to talk about the shifter mount you got going on here with the, looks like it came off by like a gate spindle.
Yeah, pretty much is what it is a cut down gate spindle that we had at the shop, and I told the guys, I said, cut that down and mount the shifter to it. So we were trying to use everything that we had at the shop to build this truck, everything we had.
Okay.
So a lot of parts is what we just had laying around from other builds, and it worked out great. And then we just kind of been upgrading as we go. Don't mind the wiring harness. Like I said, we just finished it up yesterday. So we'll take it back to the shop, get everything cleaned up.
Hell yeah.
So next up's roll bar too, so we gotta get that put in.
Okay. How big's this fuel cell here? That looks real small for a big block with a blower on it.
Fuel cell is 10 gallons, and
is that one run?
No, actually at idle it burns more. Full throttle it does great. So us coming from the campsite down here burned 5.5 gallons and it took us a minute and a half to get here. Doesn't make sense to me.
You know, it's funny, my 572 and my K5 does the exact same shit.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It's like I think it's the overlap in the cam. It's just throwing fuel out of the exhaust.
It's got to be throwing it at it. And then once we get wide open throttle, it does great. We don't let it idle much.
Fair enough.
Sure.
What rear end is in it?
It's a 10 bolt.
What?
We just wanted to see what would happen, and we've ran it quite a few times, and surprised it hasn't blown up yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, and as we were pushing it, it didn't feel like it had a locker in it or a spool.
No, just a mini spool.
Really?
So when we get back after the next show, we got the 9-inch ready for it. So we're gonna go ahead and do the full 4-link coilovers, slam it back down. We just didn't think we'd get this crazy into it, and we pretty much just kept going. We're making make it all work with what we got, and it's been doing great. If I'm putting it in third, I'm gonna let it eat. See what happens tonight.
Hell yeah, wheel speed, let's go, baby! All right, well look, I'm really excited to see you run tonight. especially if you're gonna click it in third and let it eat. But
Yeah.
right now, can we get a little cold start?
Yeah, let's get her, see if she fire up real quick.
Silencer cold start, baby. Let's go.
Let's do it.